Hey there riders, Moto Journo Kris here, and last year we saw KTM release the RC 8C, a limited edition track and race machine that made no attempt to offer a road-going supersport, and was based off the Duke 890. Built in extremely limited numbers, these are the bike of choice for those wanting to compete or display a really expensive motorcycling ornament. And 2023 has seen the bike evolve further, with twice as many to be built, but still selling out. Pricing, roughly speaking, was 60k here in Australia, 40k in the US, and 30k pounds in the UK, with exact pricing listed at the end of the video. In short, that's upgrades to the engine to boost performance, expanded electronics, and further weight savings, which leave the 2023 RC 8C boasting 135 horsepower and weighing just 142 kilos, although that is a dry figure. That's an increase in 7 horsepower, although my notes from 2022 suggest that previous model was 140 kilos dry in comparison. While power is also up, torque is slightly down to 98 Newton meters, and while on a street bike, torque is likely the bigger figure to note, on a track machine peak power plays a larger role, as you can actually take advantage of it. Now, 100 of the RC8C were produced for 2022, however, we're seeing that figure increase to 200 for 2023. I'm a bit late in covering this machine, but basically they sold out within minutes, which is both impressive, but also seems the norm for most of the truly special limited edition models these days. As far as updates in the engine department, we're seeing new, lighter titanium valves and conrods, with 2 piston rings run, high compression, and a bigger throttle body to flow more fuel, according to KTM. Clutch preload is increased, the top balancer removed, and the crankcase balancer shaft has also been adjusted, with an eye on durability rather than performance, while a Pankel oil cooler is also run to keep things cool. KTM also reckon they're running a new titanium Akrapovic exhaust system, but I can't spot any obvious differences to the outgoing version with a cursory look. The chassis side of things is trick and mirrors what we saw last year with the chromoly steel tubular or trellis frame with adjustable steering head and CNC machine triples, mated to a set of WP Apex Pro 7543 forks and Apex Pro 7746 shock, and joined by an Apex Pro 7117 steering damper, which is apparently the same unit run by the WP supported racing teams. What has changed for 2023 is the suspension configuration, with the setup now softer according to KTM, for better comfort and contact, where we can only assume the previous model was a bit punishing in comparison. Top-end Stylema 4-pot calipers are fitted and mated to 290mm floating rotors, while an RCS19 Corsa Costa master cylinder is run. The rear runs a 230mm rotor and 2 piston Brembo caliper in comparison. Both bars and foot controls are CNC machined units with the steering head angle 66.7 degrees, with a degree of adjustability each way in half-degree increments, while trail is still 98.6mm with a 1400mm wheelbase, with 15mm of adjustability either way, so no changes there from 2022. On the electronic side of things, we're seeing adjustable throttle response, traction control, launch control, and anti-wheelie, as well as engine braking adjustment. An updated dash joins the package with GPS data logger, and KTM RC 16 derived switches are run with race pattern controls and a quick shifter plus, ensuring flawless and clutchless shifting. That dash is a full factory AIM MXS 1.2 race unit with plenty of adjustability as far as what's displayed, and AIM Race Studios is part of the package for the pit team to track live data. Wheels are Dynam lightweight forged aluminium UP7X units with a 3.5 inch front and 6 inch rear, both 17 inch of course. Standard tyres will also be Pirelli Diablo Superbike racing slicks. Obviously, the look of the 2023 KTM RC 8C is a departure from the outgoing model, doing away with much of the orange bodywork for a more downstated black loadout that's punctuated by carbon fibre seen on the front guard and wings. KTM also promise easily crash damaged parts are easily replaceable. Each bike runs a serial number stamped onto the triple clamp, and there's even a special track day for 30 lucky purchases at Valencia in April, including track tuition and the full KTM and WP suspension crew on hand to dial in your new bike, offering a full factory experience. Now, Australian pricing of the 2023 RC8C was $59,900, with US pricing landing at $39,995 and UK pricing being £30,999. I say was because as mentioned they sold out pretty much instantly, so I guess I'll just have to make do with my Svartpilen 401, although I wouldn't mind a set of those wings. So what do you reckon of the 2023 KTM RC 8C? To me this looks like the direction we're going with supersport bikes. Track only competition machines that are packed with the goodies but also carry a price tag to match. Anyway, stay safe out there and thanks for watching, hit like if you're still here.